Hi, I'm Nate Biddle, and this is VR on the Web. Well, the Zenith Early Bird Alpha is over, and I gotta say, it was excellent. I really enjoyed it. Throughout the week, I played a bunch. I tried out both of the classes that you're allowed to be, the Essence Mage and the Blade Master, and I found myself favoring the Essence Mage. I thought the Blade Master was cool, but I thought the Essence Mage was stronger, and I thought that it had more variety. I think that they have some work that they can do to improve the Blade Master, and as well as melee combat in general. But it was great overall. I thought that the levels were beautiful to look at. I think they did a great job with the multiplayer and handling that with server load and things like that. You know, I played on both the Quest and the Quest 2, and both performed pretty good. The Quest 2 maybe a little bit better, but roughly the same, I would say, for both of them. I found some glitches when I was playing, but I think that's expected, obviously, for an alpha release, especially the first alpha release. And it's going to make it so that the product's better overall when they do the final production release for everyone on all the various stores, Steam, the Oculus Store, and things like that. Some of my favorite parts were the combats. I really liked the events. The two areas I liked the most were Amorite Forest and the Radiant Coast. I went to the Radiant Coast a bit early. I never actually reached past level 10 during the alpha, and the regular pirates there are something like level 20, and then I found what seemed to be a boss or a special enemy that was like a shark pirate with a peg leg, and he was at level 30 or something along those lines, and I actually couldn't do any damage to them. I tried to. I fought for 20 minutes trying to get him staggered and do some damage, but I really couldn't. But it was fun overall, seeing what I could do, and actually manipulating the environment so that I didn't get hit, since every one of them would kill me in one hit. I was on roofs and rocks and shooting from there, which is another advantage of the Essence Mage, which I think goes to show that the Essence Mage is distinctly stronger than the Blade Master in these at least in the alpha stage. So I think they really should add some features to the Blade Master class so that it has some parity with the Essence Mage as far as power is concerned. Gameplay mechanics, I liked the spellcasting. I liked how you had to do gestures and things like that. I mean, I do hope, and I didn't check into this, I do hope that they have a means of allowing for spellcasting without hand gestures for those who are, more limited from a mobility standpoint. But that was fun to me. I also enjoyed, obviously the blasters and stuff were cool. The sword fighting was cool. There wasn't too much variety with how you could block in order for it to be an effective block. And I thought that the area of every attack was a bit large. For example, you could be standing 20 feet away or so, or try to dodge back from the slice of a sword from a Sylphid or something along those lines, and it would still hit you. With the flip side being, of course, that you don't have to be as good an aim in order to hit the creature. But I think that it might add a little bit more immersion if things were a bit more precise in regards to damage area and attack area and things like that. So I think that'll be cool. The music was awesome. Like I said, the animation was awesome. I really liked exploring all the areas. And I actually had a fun time finding glitches and things like that. As far as schedule for the next alpha and the betas and things like that, let me pull up here what the schedule is again. Oh yeah, so the second alpha, it starts June 14th and it ends June 20th. I plan to play that as well. I'm excited to see if they make any improvements to, you know, the things that I mentioned, if events change, and things like that. I know that they actually did an update mid-alpha. It was a 1.5 gigabyte update or something along those lines on the Quest, and you know, that likely was, it seemed that one of the main things they were fixing there was that there were some glitches in events that allowed people to spam event completions in order to level up very quickly. That stuff was removed by the time I learned about it, and so I never ended up getting beyond level 10 because I only played probably, you know, an hour to 2 hours a day for the 7 days. I didn't really have time, you know, due to work and things like that, to play all day or anything along those lines. But I was able to get a good number of spells. I'll include a bit of gameplay in this video too, so you can see what that looks like, what some of the enemies look like, and things like that. I'm going to do a few follow-up videos. One of them will be about specific glitches I found. One of them will be about the different, combat techniques that I noticed during the gameplay. And then You know, maybe one about the new worlds that were revealed as a result of the alpha that weren't revealed prior. You know, any additional question marks that weren't revealed prior to the alpha release that have now been answered. I'll create videos for those, and then I'm gonna get back to doing, in between now and the second alpha, I'm gonna get back to doing some more WebXR tutorials, which is extended reality experiences using browser technologies like JavaScript. So I'm gonna get back into doing some of those tutorials. So you should see that stuff coming soon. Additionally, I'm going to be covering some more games. I'm going to do a video on Resident Evil 4 because that's a game I'm insanely excited about. So you should see that coming soon. And then I'll be doing some videos regarding testing methodology for virtual reality experiences as well, which is really topical in that, you know, alpha testing for Zenith has actually just recently occurred. And yeah, I'm gonna go over some testing methodology stuff for virtual reality and extended reality experiences, since that's kind of a nascent field, and you know that the approaches to that are still the professional level approach to that are still being sort of ironed out in the industry. You know, aside from that, thanks for listening. If you haven't already subscribed, subscribe down below, or give me a like if you enjoyed the content. Comment down below if you have any questions or you want to add to the conversation or discussion. Otherwise, see you guys later.